Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Canadian National, where you might be wondering why I'm laughing. I'm gonna actually leave that little outtake in. This is the I started the video and forgot to put down the pickup of this baler. I'm really sorry. Today we're baling some straw. We're making some small bales. I felt like I felt like doing these. Now I will be getting a an auto-load trigger for these things, because oh my god, am I not picking these things up manually? No. I may be insane, but I'm not that stupid. We do have the Holmers and the Mac running course play. I've got the Pterodos running a course, so it's going to waste quite a lot of time before it actually starts filling. I'm kind of okay with that, I guess. And we're using the John Deere 7810 here, even, today. With the, we're almost done. Okay. With the, well... You know, this was gonna be a full episode. Just, hey, I'm gonna do some bales. No, that ain't gonna work, is it? Using the John Deere 7810 with the Welger AP 370 baler, I believe it is. Making some small square bales. We're already halfway done after 3 minutes. Wonderful. I'm gonna take a screenshot real quick. Oh, this video, yeah. I'm maybe a bit giddy today. I'm gonna be honest. Let's get a screenshot taken. There we go. Let's get another one taken, like... Nope, there's so much fog and haze and dirt coming off that baler that it's just not going to be possible. Come on. Give me all the things again. Go. So I was gonna, you know, do some editing and stuff to this video so that we get all the baling done in one fell swoop and it'll look all smooth. But no, we're gonna get it all done, no editing required, and we're probably gonna move on to another job at the end of this. We're gonna do some technically windrowing. I mean, the mower we have is the John Deere Windrower 260, so I guess it's windrowing and mowing. We're gonna make some hay. We're gonna make some hay big bales. Or some big hay bales, depending on which way around you want to put it. For the cows, because we will be getting cows very shortly indeed. I took that turn way too tight. And this baler is insane. How many bales have we even produced today? Already? It's probably up close to 100 already. 92. Yeah. Yeah. But fear not, because we have auto stackers, and no money. Wonderful. I didn't think this through. Pick up the bales. Nah, screw it. We'll just use creative money. Boom. Baling technology. DPW 180 auto load. Bale trigger with auto load. Purchase. Okay, thank you very much. EX. Y. Let's get the last 2 bales out of the chute. Out of the chute, there we go. X. And back over to the shop we go. Just leave the baler there like that. Head over to the shop. I've had a few complaints about people, I've had a few people complaining that I always drive on the wrong side of the road. It's a force of habit. I'm sorry. I'm too used to driving on the left. Also, I've had a few people asking where Quentin's story has gone. Don't worry, that's gone nowhere. It's just kind of been unfortunate in that the way that I want to record that is so different to what I'm used to, that it has been suffering from me not having time of late. So that will be back. hopefully tomorrow. And then again on Sunday. I'm hoping. Now, I don't know if I'll be able to get it done for tomorrow, but I'll do my best. Right, that's the autoloader picked up. Square bales, no. Round bales, no. HD bales, what I want. Put this into work position. We'll head back over to the field this way. No, this way is going to be quickest. Let's get our beacons on. Our wonderful moving fire hazard. English Dave. And I'm just going to save you a small bit of time and skip until we're in the field. I know that wasn't the biggest time saver of all time, okay, but that, you know, it's a thing. So let's start picking these bales up. One, two, oh good lord, this isn't even going to come close to filling the trailer, is it? I know that I'm driving a bit fast for reality, but screw it, this is my let's do this for fun save game. This is, yeah, maybe small bales were a bad idea. I'm not entirely sure if this is the best idea I've ever had, because this is gonna... I mean, we're not gonna have much of a trouble or a problem, but this just looks kinda stupid. Especially since this is an American map, and it's just like, hey, we've got like 200 small bales, what are we gonna do now? I don't know. We're gonna sell them. We're gonna sell them to the... wherever... except small straw bales. Usually they're hay bales. Huh. Didn't think of that. Oh. Yeah. Dave is in fact a genius. And he missed a bale. There we go. Now you guys are probably wondering why there are no streams. Or why streams have been cut down a lot lately. Simple answer is... views. Streams haven't been getting many viewers, so I've just been taking a break from them. They will return next week. I said, you know, it's for exams and whatnot. No, it's streams ain't been getting in many views, and the time and effort it takes to do a stream isn't justified by the views going down. And that's exactly what's been happening of late, and it's not been very good to me. That's why I took a break from videos as well last week. Because whenever views or something goes down, I start getting a bit upset, and that's not... it's... I get into a mood when views go down, and then it kind of snowballs from there, and ends up in a bad place. Let's turn working mode off and get over to... How am I going to unload this? I've just... Dang it, Dave, you idiot. How am I going to unload this even? Because... Can I drive straight... Oh, I can drive straight through the barn. So let's do something I haven't done yet in this map at the very least, and drive straight through the barn. Slow right down. And unload there. And I forgot to turn off creative money, like a genius. Ah, wonderful. Right, so that's the small baling done. We'll just stop this tractor here and hop into the W260 windrower, because I want to make some hay bales. Now, there isn't any field seeded as grass at the moment. I probably should do that at some point. But we do have this lovely area here, which I did mow previously in a stream, so we'll do that again today. There we go. Ha. So we're gonna... I don't know if we'll make the hay itself today, but we'll definitely get this mowed up and possibly tedded. I know that it's kind of stupid to use a windrower to make hay like this, but I'm trying to use American style equipment, or North American style equipment. There is one complaint I need to make about the big bug pack. The big cultivator, which you can see over there on the left, that is completely and utterly broken. I mean, how that got past Giant's QA, I don't know, because as soon as you put that thing down, it just skews off left or right and goes at a weird angle. I was talking to Landicat about it, was it yesterday or the day before? And it was, like, we both agreed that it should have been caught in QA, and whatever the Giants QA guys are doing, they're not doing their jobs. Because they should be putting the Giants stuff as the best out there is, and it's not. You know, there's obvious problems, and it should have been caught. It's a real shame. And if anybody from Giants is watching, I'm not calling you out because I dislike you or anybody else. I'm trying to help. I'm giving constructive criticism. It's, you know, the QA guys, you need to brief them better and get them to find the bugs. Don't just say, hey, does this work? Yes or no. You know, if there's a bug like the cultivator skewing off in one direction, you know, get them to tell you about it, to fix it before it goes on the market. Because that's paid content. If there's a bug like that in a paid mod for FSX and payware for FSX, people are up in arms, because rightly so, they're paying the good money for something like that. It's a shame and it sucks, but it's something that can be improved upon, and hopefully will be. Because I remember Giants had issues with, was it balers before, where they'd only ever spit out hay bales? Or was it straw bales? And that happened on 2 different occasions, so they knew about the bug the first time, and it happened again, happened a second time. The same bug happened with a tedder in FS15, where it just skewed off in a random direction. And I'm sorry, but if you're getting the same bug repeatedly, there's a problem with your quality assurance, because they're not assuring quality, they're assuring the same bugs come out again and again. If they're missing the same things repeatedly, maybe you need to look at new QA testers. I'm just saying. Because if players can find bugs like that in 5 minutes, a professional QA tester should be able to find it in 2. The Terror variant is in the homers are having issues. I think the issue is the Pterodos has its pipe out. I'm almost willing to bet that the Pterodos has a pipe out and the Terror variant doesn't know what to do. I'm going to ignore that until the Pterodos is full. So what I'm going to do is, actually, I'm not going to ignore it. I'm going to go fix it while I skip ahead in time until we're finished doing the mowing. So I will see you guys in a few minutes. Well, that's the mowing done, and I just remembered that the tether has a low hitch. So the obvious solution is use a big bud. Use a big bud to do the tedding, because why not? The Terror variant's having another argument with the Pterodos. Wonderful. I forgot we bought sheep. Completely slipped my mind. But let's get the tether. I hope this works. If it doesn't, I'll have to run and get another tractor. Can we TED with the big bud? Oh yes. Big bud can TED. This is the mini bud, but if the mini bud can do it, the big bud can as well. The 747. Oh, this is going to be glorious. I should mention I didn't test this yet, so I might still be wrong. I'm just presuming. I'd best fix the various homers, because yeah, this one's just confused. Drive course, combine telling you to stop. Fantastic. Where's me big bud gone? There's me big bud. Come on, big bud, let's go. The various homers seem to like getting confused between each other, which isn't necessarily the best thing in the world, but it's a thing. So let's get this tailor unfolded. This is the Pottinger hit. Big one thing, yes. The biggest one in game, because if you're using big buds, you might as well use the biggest tether. That's about as far back as I can go, because I've already hit the lamppost. No. Can't go any further back, big bud. So, big bud can in fact TED. Oh my god, this is glorious. Well, those of you who want realism, here you go. A big bud magically powering a tether with no PTO. I have no idea how it's working either. Don't question it. Just don't, because no. It works by big bud magic and sorcery. I've just realised I should also apologise for not having a video yesterday. The reason there was no video yesterday was because Seasons decided to act weird, and I've no idea what caused this, but none of the crops on Thornton would grow. I figured out a fix, which was reset the growth to spring, and then fast forward after that, after resetting the snow to 0 as well, using all the debug stuff. I don't know if that's going to be an issue in the release version. It may have been an issue because I forced there to be snow, and I kind of cheated the snow in, and that might have caused the problem to begin with. But I don't know. So that's why there was no video yesterday. Because I had to reseed the field, what was it, 12? The wheat field. The grass fields are fine, the wheat field had gone to that harvested state, which everything starts off in Seasons, which that's an annoyance more than anything else. I was concerned for a short period that I would have to restart the save. It doesn't look like that's going to be the case, and if I do, I'll just make a note of how much money and what I've got. If I do need to restart the save, it'll be in like a springtime period where it doesn't matter too much if things are a bit wonky. I hope. But tomorrow's video should be something different. I have a plan. I have a plan involving Sergey. Which, you know, if it involves Sergey and it's a plan of mine, that it's going to be fantastic. You should probably watch tomorrow's video, because it's going to be different. In theory. I haven't tested it yet. I'm going to have to test that after... well, number one, I need to do an edit to facilitate the video. Number two, I need to test that it works. It has been tested previously by somebody else. I want to test for myself to make sure that it works. Which means, for the first time ever, I will have to rehearse a video. I know some people do it, just to make sure things actually work. I tend to just hop straight in and see what happens. That's not going to be possible. for tomorrow's video. It needs to be tested for it to do what I want it to do. And I'm intentionally being vague about it. Does that thing run off a hitch? Does the windrower, does the swather run off a hitch? Or is that a 3-point mount? Please tell me it's a hitch. It is a 3-point mount. Oh, fun ruined. It means we gotta get whatever's the first thing that I come to, the 3-point. 7710. Come to my aid. Right. Off we go once again. I will need to create courseplay courses to sell the 150,000 litres of barley and 150,000 litres of sugar beet and 70,000 litres of wood chips we got. That'll be something I'll sort out in time. But we're going to do some windrowing first. Just to save you guys some hassle, I'm going to cut out the little drive up to get the windrower and be right back. Windrower armed. Also, I don't know why this field has grown in like 2 different stages, but it has. Ah, wonderful. This thing's actually on the setting that I want it to be on. Because if we're making bales, we might as well windrow into the centre. Or swath into the centre, or rake into the centre, whatever you want to call it. I'm not that fussy. I know people in Ireland tend to say rake. I call it whatever comes to mind first. Usually windrow, because these are called windrowers. Except this thing's called a merger. So we're going to merge into the centre with the merge max. So nobody complains about me using the wrong name for it. There we go. And we're making a hames of it. As usual, I can never do these things correctly. You can tell that I'm not a real farmer. Because a real farmer would have picked up every single bit of that perfectly and not left a trace of any tedding. But no, it's me. The Holmers are having an argument again. Good lord, they're like an old married couple. I'm going to ignore them now. I'm going to ignore them and probably finish doing that field in the stream at some point. Because I really just can't be bothered fixing the Holmers' constant arguments. Oh dear. Just stop it. Shush. Terravarian, what's more annoying is you can fit under the pipe. I know you can, you're just being fussy. I know you don't want to scrape your paintwork, and I know you're being very cautious, whoever's driving that thing, but please, for the love of God, take a risk. See, now that looked like I knew what I was doing. That looked vaguely competent. This, however, not so much. Mainly because I've just run into another swath. There we go. The reason that I'm swathing to the centre, by the way, is when I lift these things up, they won't tend to pick up random bits of windrows. If you do the mega windrow off to one side and just swath it into one super mega stupid windrow, there is a habit that it'll pick up random bits. Whereas when I get up to the end here, I'll be lifting this thing up and repositioning. I shouldn't be picking up any random bits of hay, so right here, if I lift it up, shouldn't be picking up random bits of hay. I'm not picking up... Maybe picking up random little bits of hay. But I shouldn't be. That's the idea behind what I'm doing. I don't know if it's working in practice. Because we're going to do some straight-ish lines. As you guys know, I am completely incapable of doing straight lines. The Holmers have come to a complete stop now because the Terra variant doesn't know what to do. Wonderful. So, we've got the next video set up, kind of. And it's going to be baling while we get some course plays going, doing all the things around the map. Probably harvesting that field over there. Come on. Hopefully the course play is a bit more confident with the, or competent with the harvester and stuff like that than it is with the Holmers. Because they just never seem to agree with each other ever. So I'll be using a harvester, an auger wagon, and a Mack truck over there. And hopefully doing it all in one fell swoop. The reason behind me using the auger wagons and Macks, by the way, is it kind of looks cool. There's no form or function to it. It just looks cool. You know, it's not that I wanted to move lots and lots at once. No, just looks kind of cool to have a truck parked up beside the field and use an auger wagon. It looks more North American than having a million trailers going doing the rounds like you would in Europe. And even in Europe, you usually have an auger wagon. And somebody's ringing up the phone downstairs. But that is going to do it for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. I'm gonna have fun editing this because I'm not used to editing videos. Spoiler alert, that's why I make so many stupid mistakes when I do. I'm gonna leave it here. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. I will leave you guys by saying I've been RainbowDave. You've been watching Farming Simulator 17 on the Canadian national map. Until next time, stay safe and goodbye. Oi.